Welcome everyone to Road Atlanta. I apologize for my voice. I've had a sore throat for the past few days and it's just nagging on there. But welcome everyone. F4 cars at Road Atlanta. This is a fun one. One of they say one of iRacing's best combos. So I've been really excited about this one. Few things. One, I probably put more practice time into this particular race than maybe any one I've done yet on iRacing. Usually I'll load in and maybe I get the full 30 minutes before the race, but this one I took all last night and put in a decent amount of time, watched some track guides, kind of treated it like I used to back the old Gran Turismo days where like I had a time set in my mind, and until I could hit that time, I wouldn't go into a public race. So that time was in the 122s. I wanted to get into the 122s. I was like a 125 when I started practice. So I was like, I gotta get this down. And I did it. I got the 122.5 with an optimal time of a 122.3. So excited to kind of jump in and do this. Also, a cool development is I updated all the settings on my wheel, and holy crap, does it make a difference. On my base, I should say, my wheel base. I'm not going to say it like made me faster, but it just feels so much better. I realize there's a whole bunch of settings that are in it that I had set for Gran Turismo that are there to help fill in the gaps because Gran Turismo doesn't have like as in-depth detail of force feedback. So I turned like a bunch of those different things off, and this feels so much crisper and less kind of like mushy than it used to. I don't know how to describe it other than like it definitely feels like a noticeable difference. I like it a lot better. Again, I'm not going to say it, makes me faster or anything, but shoot, I didn't do my brake balance. I'm going to do my brake balance at 57. Just down a few clicks. All right. Let's go. We are the 10 car, so right about middle of the pack. iRating wise.
Okay, Ryan, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Need to take it easy on this first one, not doing anything stupid. That was close. So yeah, everything just feels less muddled and kind of muted. And I think that's because they try to account for a lot of the lack of detail that is in just console games, but that the sim has. So yeah, definitely much better. I'll throw my settings up on the screen that I've switched to. I also need to update the description template I use, so it's got all the new settings, but yeah, it definitely makes a huge difference. I'm excited to try it on some other cars and stuff too. There weren't a lot of cars in the lobby, so this is probably just 2 splits. We probably got some big iRatings in here. All right, here we go. Push lap. Let's try to at least get a banker in. Quick dab, and then off till we get secure.
The leader has just done a 122.7.
We're definitely capable of beating that, but I wasn't able to get back into the 122s in practice. I was able to do like a 120, low 123, but I couldn't quite get back into the 122s. So anything in the 123s, low to mid 123, I'd be happy with.
The leader has just done a 122.2.
Which this is tracking for. Don't mess up this last chicane. I keep I guess not braking hard enough, and it won't take my downshift right at the beginning, and it's really throwing me off. I just need to make sure I get on the brakes hard enough. There we go. Maybe a little too hard, but it's all right. We'll get a banker in. All right, it's a low 123, right what I wanted.
E7.
Then we can push a little hard. Maybe not.
The guy behind has just done a 124.6.
I was going to say maybe we can push a little harder in the second one, and then I pushed a little too hard. All right, well, that gave me what I wanted. I said I wanted a low 123. So my best time last night in practice would have put me starting like P4. But again, like, I know.
New fastest lap for Chris, 121.7.
Sometimes I get in that bad habit of like once I hit my target time, I pretty much stop practicing when I need to like keep reinforcing that. So that becomes my new floor. You know, but I had a pretty long session last night. So I did a few laps afterwards. I was able to get back into the 122s again, like a 122.8 or something like that. So called it a night, but haven't been able to get back there. But I'm okay with that. 123.3. I mean, considering where we were last night at starting. I mean, yeah, we're the 10 car right now. We're probably going to start right around the 10th, maybe. We'll see how some of these guys that are waiting are not going to qualify. I mean, really for this race, you're going to have a lot of people spinning out. You're going to have a lot of the first like lap at turn 1. If you're on the outside, you're going to be in danger zone. And then at the top of the hill, when everybody kind of reaches that crest of the hill and has to brake, it's going to be pretty crazy because you're going to have people that come in too hot, that don't come over the crest of the hill, and then they wait too late to get on the brakes, and then they won't be able to stop. You're going to have people that do what I did on my second lap there, that just self-spin, but in a giant group of cars. So it's going to be... There's going to be a lot of people probably that have to come into the pits and get a fast repair. So... But definitely, this is definitely a race where even if you have to come in and get a fast repair, you can still salvage it because there's going to be people wrecking throughout the entire thing. So, all right, we are starting P10, the 10 car starting P10, so we're right where we should be. While we're waiting, guys, if you would drop down below and like this video and please subscribe for more content, I certainly appreciate it. Hopefully my voice holds out for this race. One thing I do need to work on is how to do like takeoffs. I don't really know how. I'm not super concerned about it because we're all going to ram into each other in turn 1 anyway. But at some point I'm going to have to learn how to do like a proper takeoff. But we'll get there. Again, I probably don't say it enough. I should probably be a better YouTuber about hammering on it. But yeah, please do like and subscribe. Like, I got my results the other day. Like 99% of people that view my channel are like new first-time viewers and don't subscribe. So if we can put any dent into that, certainly appreciate it. Trying to put more content out, wide variety of stuff. So do me a solid, and as my friends across the pond would say, be a legend. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, be a legend. Something like that. What is the American equivalent for that? We don't have anything as cool as telling someone to be a legend. Or saying you're a proper legend. What do we say? There's nothing we say that's that cool. Be a bro? Yo, be a bro. Do me a solid.
Cold tires all round. The track temp is 97 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 68.
Let me know in the comments what is our equivalent to be a proper legend. All right, here we go.
Okay, standing start. Okay, Ryan, get ready. Go.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Hey, look at that. Got through. And we didn't hit that Red Bull in front of us.
Good start.
Watch your re-entries when you go off, you fuckers.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Put a nice pass on there. Another spot.
There's an incident in turn 7. It looks like Aiden.
Whoops,
Okay,
missed a
Ryan,
shift there.
The next car is Wilkinson, car number 24, and their rating is 0.6.
All right, guys, that was a really good first lap. I'm not really worried. Just give me some toe, dude, to get away from these guys behind me.
Don't kill me 3 wide, you fucking idiot. Just take the fucking spot. Fucking dummy.
Kind of keeps locking up in front of me there, but we saved it.
P5.
Oh no, I did it! Shoot. Keep going in too hot into that.
Yellow
A few
flag.
times.
Incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Ogle. They've shown us the meatball flag. We'll need to come in for repairs.
Dang it. Man, we had such a good run going. Did the same thing I did in qualifying and just too hot, top of the hill. Oh man, now we got a 2-minute tow. That sucks. Man! I don't know how to stop doing that. I didn't do that really at all last night. I think I'm missing that curb and then trying to put too much wheel into it. We had such a good first lap. That was such a flawless first lap. We're not going to quit though
Leader
because
has just done a 122.4.
a lot of people had accidents and are going to keep having accidents. We can still salvage this. Oh, we still got a freaking minute though.
Wood, car number 9, is now leading.
Brutal. Brutal. Well, 19th and 20th are in the pits behind us. Can we get back to a top 15? Just to salvage some iRating? That'd be nice.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, something just happened. All right, back in it.
There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight.
And now we play.
Blue flag.
Watch when you
The guy in
exit the
front is
fucking pit.
Aiden, car number 15.
Dude, I was aware. I totally gave you plenty of space. Calm down.
All right, Ryan. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Chill the F out, man.
There's an incident in turn 7. We think it might be Bouchard. Blue flag.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Why are you
The
pushing
gap
so hard when
to
you're a
Folds.
rapper?
Behind is now 1.0. There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Martin. Yellow flag.
You pulled over to let me by, man. Why do you quit bitching?
Incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Wilkinson.
I avoided a crash. I didn't pull over, you dummy.
Relax, focus, keep it smooth. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Jerome. B18. There's an incident in turn 3. We think it might be Jerome. Alright Ryan, the next car is Simon, car number 2, and their rating is 1.6. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Taylor.
Yeah, lots of people wrecking here.
Incident in turn 10. It looks like Kay and Murphy. Yellow flag.
I cannot get slowed down at the bottom of that hill. Like, keeps not letting me shift.
That's your fastest lap.
I just need to wait a little bit longer to get on the gas there. It feels like it's slower, but it's going to be safer. Just to be safe. At this point, let's just get through this race. Try to salvage as many spots as we can. Lots of people still wrecking. And since we're so far down, some of them got to be ahead of us, right?
Fastest lap for Simon, 121.9.
You pick up any spots in the pits.
P17. That lap time was 124.3. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Thought we'd get some more from all these people that are wrecked, but maybe I'm like 2 laps behind.
Fucking moron. We're 3 wide and you fucking crashed me out.
Yeah, we got that guy. That's good. He's kind of an asshole. This is why I said that even if something happens to us, we're going to get back out there. There's a lot happening in this race.
That's a new fastest lap for Chris, 121.8. Okay Ryan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The gap to P4 behind is now 2.3. 1 lap ahead.
And we were in P5 when we botched that.
Miller is closing the gap. It's now 8.5. He's faster than you into turn 3. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. 15th place. You're halfway
Hey,
home.
15th.
Got plenty of fuel.
Much better. That's why we don't quit. Honestly, if you can just limit your accidents in this race to 1, you're gonna have a decent finish. I would love to have known if we could have just kept that 5th place, though, what would have happened. Oh. At the very least, I can only blame myself. I didn't get caught up in somebody else's dumb stuff, or someone didn't just wreck in front of me. Like, I was 100% on me. I got no one to blame but myself for that. Oh, Marco is... We're about to pass Marco.
P16, that was 124.6.
Lap times aren't great, but at this point we're just trying to make sure we don't spin out like an idiot and hurt ourselves. We got a 6-second lead to the guy behind us. That's for position.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. P15.
Oh shoot. Well, I don't know why I came in there so shallow.
There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Chris and Bouchard.
The guy in
Okay,
front of us might
Ryan,
have...
you've used half your fuel.
Or was it the Chris in front of me or the Chris behind me? Oh, it was the Chris in front of me because he's plummeting now. There's another spot out there for us to get. Question is, did he get enough damage?
Chris, ahead is pitting.
Yeah, he's pitting. It's another spot.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. White flag, one more to go.
I think we're still probably going to lose some iRating in this since we were the 10 car,
The guy in
though.
front is Havel, car number 8.
This guy up in front, I think he's trying to limp it home because we're running him down quick. Maybe not. He might have had like an off track or something, but he's not damaged.
Blue flag.
Man, we ran the rest of the race completely clean. We just had that one little mess up at the top of the hill.
14th. That's the end of the
There we
race.
go.
Bad luck, mate.
14th, not bad salvage job at the end there. All right, let's go watch some incidents, of which there were a plenty. Let's see. Right off the bat.
That's the end of the session.
I don't realize how close we were to cutting off that red car there. That could have been bad. I didn't think, I don't know. I just thought we were cleared and just went for it. The old mating cars. Yep, lots of those. Oh, that's the guy right into me. Sorry. Oh man, I caused all kinds of havoc at the top of the hill there. Oh, yep, see. Same thing I did. Kind of the same thing I did, maybe just a little bit later. Oh. Oh. Where's Mark? Where's old Marco? What accident did he get in he was so mad about? There he is up there in that green car. That's where he pulls over. That was definitely after the wreck. He goes over to the right-hand side to, like, make room for me. You can definitely get on the gas hard in this car when you're exiting a turn, but if you carry too much speed into it, that seems to be when it really likes to turn around. Almost all of these are going into like the turn, not like spinning out of it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh man, that was a weird kind of snap. Just snapped around. That guy's got no front wing. Oh. Oh, here it is. 3 wide. I've come to the top of the hill. Yeah, he just turned into that guy, though. Like, I get like he's like, why are we 3 wide? But you just... He turns into him right here. Oh. That Oreo car's gone around a few times like that. There, the same thing I did. It's like the angle to try to hit that curb, and then it causes this guy get slowed down more. There's again. We all did that. So many of us did that exact same thing. It's so easy to do that at the top of the hill. Oh, jeez. It's a hard place to hit. Oh, yeah. Just turned in on that guy. Whoa, way up over top of him. Oh. And there you have it. All right, let's do another one. I want to do another one because I think we can do better. All right, guys, so we are back again. This time we are starting P8. We were so close to getting 122s in our qualifying. We didn't practice, though. Twice I got into the 122s in practice. A 123.1 puts us as 8th on the grid. We are the 15 car. We did lose about 20 points of I rating in that last race, but we gained like a sliver of safety rating. So we'll see what we can do here. As you saw, step one is get through the top of the hill without getting into a wreck. And try to stay out of the pits. Even if we do go off or spin out, try to avoid having to go into the pits. I think if you can do that, you're probably going to get a decent finish. So had a good little practice session before this race started up. Feel a little more locked in. We'll see how it goes. Felt good to get back into the 122s. I think it was like a 122.6 was like the best I got in that practice session. But my motto is always raise your floor. If you can keep raising your floor, that's really how you progress in sim racing. Not so much raising your ceiling, but raise your floor. Make your base level, make your bad races consistently better, or your mundane average races better, instead of chasing the ceiling all the time. Hashtag raise your floor. It's my motto. Put it on a t-shirt.
The track temp is 97 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 68. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
All right, here we go. See if anybody
This will be a
botches the
standing
start here.
start. Heads up, get ready. Go.
Nobody really screwed up the start up here.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Clear right. Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide.
Not three
Car
wide,
right.
not three wide. I don't
Clear
want to be three wide. That guy got knocked out.
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's victory. Okay, Ryan. The next car is Roberto,
Right.
car number 16.
Still alive. We do got cold tires, so let's just take it easy here.
Incident in turn 7. It looks like McNeil.
Hope I didn't lose my front wing there. I probably did. Dang it.
The next car is McNeil.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Not coming to the pits for that, though. We're just going to have to go with it, see what happens.
There's an incident in turn 10. It looks like Ellinger, Adam, and Kay. There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Bogo.
I don't know if it's just because we're getting some slipstream, but I feel like we haven't lost too much pace from whatever damage we took. Ooh, there's some gravel right in the chicane there. That's rough.
The leader has just done a or 22.4. You've just done a 123.6.
Ooh, man, just a little bit there, but we were all right. Breaking this a little bit extra there in case there's a wreck up here. I don't want to be driving right into
Gap
it.
to Lipski behind is now 0.8.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Let him go.
Come on,
okay.
Ryan. Don't let him get away.
It's all right. Better that than a wreck. Seems pretty quick. And I might have damage. I don't know. We'll have to check after the race. My guess is my front wing is hanging on or something.
The car ahead is Lipski, car number 5, C license, and their rating is 1.5.
Couldn't be bunched
New
up
fastest
there.
lap for Jones, or 22.1. Incident in turn 10. It looks like it's Ryan and Ellinger, B9. That's a new fastest lap for
There it
Lipski,
is.
or 22.0. Incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Clemens.
We might have something for this Ferrari livery up
The
here.
guy ahead is Roberto, car number 16.
If we can just put some laps together.
Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
If I can get some slipstream here. Hopefully a little bit. 0.8, I don't know. I might be too far back. I'm too deep there. If you go too deep there, it's best to just eat it so you can line up, at least line up your exit, so you don't compromise the
Fastest
entire
lap for Toro, 121.7.
turn.
P7.
If I can at least put some pressure on him, maybe I can begin to make a mistake, but I just made a mistake there.
Gap to 6th
Didn't lose
place.
it though.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4.
Guy behind me is coming pretty quick. He's trimmed the lead down to half. We have made some mistakes though. If we can lock in, maybe we can push that back out. That's better.
That lap was a 124.7. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
That was better.
The gap to 8th place behind is now 1.7.
Okay, still gaining though. That wasn't great. think that guy behind me is faster, but I've also, if I would have been more consistent, I don't think he would have closed up on me so fast. We may have been able to hold him off. So I think I just need to work on my consistency.
Fastest lap for McNeil, 121.7. Okay, Ryan, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Doesn't feel like there's been nearly as many wrecks in this one.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
I'm gonna let him go.
Okay,
Oh.
stay with him.
He smoked it anyway.
There's an incident in turn 10. Looks like Robert. That's a new fastest lap for
We let him go and then he
McNeil,
smoked it.
121.4.
That's one way to keep the spot.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
How's that for some defensive driving for you? Literally wasn't going to fight him and he just threw it in there too hard. All right, let's just keep what we got here. I'll be happy with the 7th place, and those guys up there that are kind of close, if they end up last lap wrecking each other, see what we can get.
7th position.
We got about 5-second gap to the guy behind us. But if we go too conservative, he could close that up. So let's just do what we can do. I think our normal laps will be enough. Definitely need to get into the 124 zone. 125 the last lap. That's not good.
Chong is getting closer. The gap is now 4.4. He's quicker than you into turn 10.
Ah,
You've used half your fuel.
I didn't like how I had to lift there. That's probably where you can gain the most time if I get a bad exit there. Ah, I had to lift because I got too much in the grass. The good thing is those guys, there's 2 guys behind me. Maybe they'll start fighting, would be nice.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be McNeil. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. All right, Ryan, that's good consistency. Keep it up. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Okay.
You have 5 incident points.
Oh, we pushed out the lead now. 3.7, 3.9. I think those guys are battling. There's 3 cars back there, about all pretty close battling, so that's going to hurt their time. We should be, I think we'll be coming to the white flag here. Looks like one car did kind of separate.
Turn 7. It looks like it's Chong. There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Brooks.
Brooks is ahead of me. Let's see how bad it was. All right, white flag. 3.3 seconds of the car behind us. Did we get any spots from whatever those cautions were? Or did they stay on the track?
White flag, last lap. Incident in the S's. It looks like Chong.
Who's Chunk? Chunk's struggling. Alright, I'm looking around too much. I just need to focus on finishing this lap. Not making a big dumb mistake. Bunch of cars up there. Did we get a 6 from anybody?
7th position.
Oh,
Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
I'll take it. I don't know why I'm getting some of these new egg pop-ups. What the heck? P7 is the 15 car. When last night I was putting in 125s in practice. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I will gladly take that. We'll stop on the straight up here. All right, good race. I'm glad we did another one. I might do some more later this weekend because that was fun. Let's watch all the less incidents in this one. This was a cleaner race.
That's the end of the session.
Let's check out incidents. All right, top of the hill, of course. Not too bad though. Managed to not take everybody out. That one definitely did. Here we go. Comes through. Oh, hip check. Boom. That car just hit that curb and it kind of jolted it out and sent that guy flying. Oh, this is when we kind of... Yep. That guy checks up for the accident. We just kind of nudge him. Oh, I want to see if we... Did we lose our thing? Rear chase. No, we took some nose damage there, but we kept our front wing. I think that made the difference. Not losing that front wing made all the difference. So I don't think it was too bad. Oh, way too hot. Hudson Hornet. Sometimes you gotta turn right to go left. 2 accidents simultaneously, independently happening. Yep, stop me if you've seen that one. That's what we did in the last race and a bunch of people have done. Oh, too wide, and this guy's gonna probably throw it in there, isn't he? I don't know where the incident was. It must have been some net code that it read as he hit that car in front of him when he made that late defensive move. Oh man, yeah, you gotta keep it to the right hand side. Well, at least you're in the pits. There you go. Just take her into the pits. If you're gonna do it right there. Hudson Hornet again. Takes a bad angle. Same spot. Here's the guy. I think he was quick, but is that the one that rans us down? And then, no, that wasn't the 9. Not a lot of people put paint schemes on. Oh, just followed that guy right through. It happens a lot when someone spins out in front of you, like right in your line, and you gotta adjust. It doesn't. Oh, touch the grass. I don't know what that guy was doing. He didn't have a hope of making that. Did I? I wanted to see. Why is it just on this guy now? Sometimes it does that, like with the incidents button. It like gets caught on like one person. No, I want incidents, not. All right, if you know in the comments why it does that sometimes. Now it's doing me. I want incidents. Oh well. Oh well, there you go. Well, there you have it. Check out your unread messages on Newegg if you're watching, because that pop-up has been going on like every 2 seconds for some reason. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, I think I want to try to do some NASCAR at Darlington before the weekend's over. But I certainly appreciate it. Again, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.